So, if I were to ask you who your favorite princess with ice powers is, who's capable of freezing anything she touches solid, and who has a supportive sister, I'm guessing your answer is either Elsa, or you've never played Hybernhilda's Trial before in public rooms. The other options are of course Fjorm and Lily, but today I'm focusing on Lily, who is apparently a Crystallian princess of something and a 5-star water wand from the Winter Flower and Tidal Power Summoning Showcase. And unless you have your phone on silent, Lily is ring right into the adventure. This small pointy-eared child was another unfortunate victim of New Alberia's poor child safety laws, and was drafted into the army by the prince himself under the promise that he'd help her find a flower that would never freeze. Lily can, in fact, freeze anything she touches, and is remarkably good at doing so, in addition to the massive amounts of damage that are usually coupled with wand users. As a wand user though, she suffers from the same fate as Althemia and is basically made of glass, although this time I'm pretty sure it's ice. This isn't too much of an issue in many situations though, as her magic allows her to attack opponents from a safe distance. Most of the time. Her basic attack combo is nice, but is mainly used to charge up her freezing power. Oh, and she can also use the wand 4-strike, but that has nothing to do with ice, so Lily doesn't really use it that often. As I mentioned, Lily is looking for a flower that will never freeze, and has the icy powers to test literally any flower she comes across. So keep her away from adventurers like Sazanka and dragons like Konohana, as we have already determined that Sazanka can be frozen and she does not wish to experience that again. Anyway, Lily is capable of freezing things with her first skill, Glacial Blossom, which deals water damage to the target and nearby enemies and inflicts freeze without fail. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. It just inflicts freeze. Man, could you imagine if it always froze everything? That would be busted. And her second skill is Frozen Gale. So remember when I said she could attack from a distance most of the time? Well, Frozen Gale is actually a melee skill, so Lily's gonna have to risk everything and get close to her target, or save it to defend from crowding enemies, which is a DPS loss and another of the multitude of reasons a child like Lily should not be on the battlefield, as I have been trying to tell the prince for quite some time now. Anyway, while I disagree with the idea of a children's crusade, I completely understand why the idea is so tempting in Grostea, as Lily, like the other weapon-waving children, is an absolute powerhouse. The mere energy she radiates raises the whole team's skill damage. Additionally, Lily gets even stronger when she's at full HP, as getting hurt makes her sad and ruins the whole positive energy. And while she's probably made of ice and can melt if she's subjected to too much heat, she is completely immune to burn. Finally, Lily can prepare her skills fully before each battle, as it allows her to check if things will freeze or not more efficiently. If she's going to be in battle, you should at least give her some good equipment. I have no idea what the wand in her artwork is, so instead I'm making the canon choice the ringing wand, for what many of you will find is an obvious reason. For Wurmprints, you may be thinking of the flowery ones like Flower in the Fray or Bellathorna, but Wurmprints are just memories frozen in time, so they're automatically disqualified from Lily's search. Instead, kids tend to like candy, so prints like the Candy Couriers and the Chocolatiers are probably pretty good. Just make sure she doesn't think they're from the prince, or she might try and stick around for more sweets after she finds the unfreezing flower. As for teammates, I already mentioned to avoid human flowers like Sazanka. You might also think that giving a flower to Hawk or Silas and then having Lily try to freeze it might work, but her first skill, when it fails to freeze them, may just straight up kill them instead. It's a good idea though, as if she finds the flower, we can finally send her home. So let's get the maximum amount of freezing power on our team. Let's start by making our dragon Poliahu. Fjorm is also an icy princess, so let's also add her. Orsum can also freeze things he skates on, and that'll literally cover a lot of ground. Finally, Celiera can also inflict freeze with a little bit of effort. In summary, Lily is a strong child who is a great choice for battle if you can ignore the moral dilemma of child warfare as well as the prince can. But if you do run Lily, then I hope you can tolerate a few unanswered questions as well, like just who is Lily? Why does she have pointy ears? Where did she come from? Why is she a princess? Where is her family? Who is her sister? If she is a princess with a family, is anyone looking for her? Where is she from? Did no one teach her about stranger danger? If phones and doorbells don't exist in Grostea yet, why does she say ring? Does the halidom have a normal bell in front that people can ring? Why have we never seen it? Is Lily trying to break the fourth wall and call to you while you play a game featuring her on your phone? Is she from the frozen city that Pietro is looking for? Or might that city have the flower she's looking for? I could go on and on with these questions, so I'm gonna call it here, but I'll see you next time I decide to complain to the prince about establishing some decent child protection laws.